Hello, welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and if this sign is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading. And I really want to thank you all for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me. Thank you. And if this particular reading resonates with you, I would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. So Scorpio, yes, we are going to go ahead and get right into the 12th through the 18th of October. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have a guiding card for you, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is all about how there's feminine energy in the air for you around your finances. It means that you need to pay attention to how what you're doing with your finances affects other people. It's sort of I'm getting a collective vibe, as in, how does it affect, right? What is it? Who are you affecting with your finances? Or is it just you and your family? And that's cool. Figure out what you're doing there and how that's working. If your finances are bigger than that and you're working with a corporation or something, how does it affect them, right? And how do they affect you? So it's interesting. Look at the play of energies in the mix, even as you're dealing with your finances, and make sure that it's working in your favor a little bit, right? Okay. Or that it's not hurting anybody, at least. Okay, cool. All right. So a couple of messages from my better angels all about what's going on this month. The first one is talking about how we can deal with little irritations with our people in our lives, whether it's our spouse, our neighbor, our coworkers, our boss, our best friend. We need to sort of come up with ways to take the sting out of weird things that make us crazy, okay? And so we might make up a little story in our head that we never tell anybody, that helps us understand or appreciate that this person is just who they are and that's what it is. So it could be any number of different things, but I like to talk about the neighbor who doesn't pick up his poop after his dog does his business. And you make up a story that, you know what, he broke his back and he can't touch his toes, so he can't, he just can't do the job. And so you're like, okay, cool, I can compassionately do this thing, and I will do it. I will just go out there with a smile on my face and handle the business. It just means I won't have to have a big angry fight with him, and that's a good thing, all right? So see how that works for you in all your different relationships and how it works. If it helps, tell me all about it. I'm into it. We'll have a conversation. And if you need help figuring out what to say, I'm here to be that creative voice for you. I'll help in any way I can. Next message for you from my better angels is talking about getting those projects small and concise on any given situation during the week of October, so that they can be done and not a mess over the weekend. Now, for some of you, you're going to have weekend projects that you just do over the weekend and then clean up all your tools and stuff so that you can work through the week and not have all your tools and junk out. So figure out how this plugs in. It might be during the week, it might be all weekend projects, but literally you won't have a lot of time to do what you need to do. So keep the project smaller and more manageable. And that way, when you put all your tools away and you see the success of the project or whatever, you'll be able to not have it be in the way. Whenever you're coming into the weekend and you want to have friends over, cool. Or if you just want to do your daily work at your regular job and not have to walk across a bunch of paint buckets and brushes and junk on the floor, that's kind of smart, because that could be a big mess if you kick one, right? That would not be good. So it's good. I think that you'll have a good time getting these things small and done and cleaned up and put away, and then you start again later. All right? Excellent. So let's get into the cards. All right? So we have the 3 cards from the overview video. Very nice. Love that. We also have a mystery card we've picked. I had a little technical difficulties and everything is good now, but presto, here we are. You have your mystery card already picked. We will look at that at the end of the video. All right? Now I'm going to lay these cards out from the Tarot of the Abyss, and we will see what is going on and what the message is for you for the 12th through the 18th. All right? So we have the 5 of Cups, remembering lessons from past relationships so that we don't repeat old behaviors over and over and over again, because, well, it's just a tiresome situation. Relearning old lessons sucks. So pay attention to what you did in the past and do something different, okay? That's going to be important for you. We have the 9 of Swords. showing that there will be a situation where you wanted to be in charge of a situation, or you didn't want to be in charge of a situation, but they're going to put you in charge anyway. You had a bad experience. That bad experience being in charge in the past only made it better for you when you took charge again later. Because the fact is, any experience is better than zero experience. And the other guys around you that they're going to put in charge, if you say no, are going to be way worse than you. So pay attention and just do the thing, okay? Say yes, go for it, it'll be good, okay? I think you'll like it. I think you'll enjoy being the person in charge. The alternative is worse, all right? Now then, the Ace of Swords shows up. Remember you were saying, I don't want to be in charge, I don't want to be in charge. That's a 9 of Swords. Then you add the Ace of Swords, that's a 10 of Swords. You're totally in charge. Okay, just to be clear, you are totally in charge in this situation. So I feel like whatever happened last week, there was somebody who was claiming that they were in charge and stuff like that was happening. Well, apparently some things went down, and one of the many cups that you were offered was to really step up and be in charge of the whole tamale. And now you're going to say, why, yes, I think I will be. Thank you. So they're gifting you the responsibility. You're like, okay. The 9 and the 1 come to a 10, and you are indeed put in charge. Well done. Now, don't go nanny to anybody, but do be aware that you will be celebrating in your own little heart that this is a great thing. Where you're blocked, of course, there's no new money coming in as a result of stepping up into this situation. It's just you clearing away other people who were standing in front of you that were causing trouble. And now they're not there anymore. So it wasn't about the money, and you didn't get any more money. You're blocked from the finances. The 2 of Swords shows up again in the block department. You're uncertain. You're not a happy camper. You're not 100% sure that you're doing the right things. You're nervous. And it's okay to be nervous. I think it's smart to be nervous. But don't let your nerves stop you from moving forward. Okay? But right here, it's showing me that your nerves are making you nervous to the point where you are blocking yourself with your nervousness. Can knock it off. Okay? It's going to be a drag. Another blockage for you is temperance. Not feeling like there's enough time, energy, effort, love, joy, sex, whatever. You're not feeling like there's enough of anything right now. But I want you to remember how it went last week. Everybody showed up and took care of everything they needed to take care of. You had grown-up games for the kids. You had younger kid games for the kids. You had everything worked out. Everything fell into place last week when you were almost in charge. Now it's going to happen again, only you're going to be the one in charge. So breathe and change your mind, okay? Remember to trust your intuition. Your intuition is going to be on point. This is a place I can go and get this. This is a place I can go and get that. Remember, sharing from your heart made things come out of the sky? Oh, let's do that. Keep doing the right things. Keep doing what you were doing last week. If you need to revisit last week's video, it'll be linked to this reading at the end, okay? So you should be able to find the link at the end to last week, and then you can revisit that and rehear it. I think it's important for you to hear what you got last week. There was a lot of beautiful things manifesting for you, and you really should appreciate those things. Use your intuition and go forward, okay? The 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. There will be somebody in the mix that you need to release from your situation. So definitely talk with HR before you make any big decisions about releasing people. But you could be releasing a relationship that you're in at home. This could be a home situation, or it could be a work situation. Be aware that releasing this person will simplify your life and everything will get easier, okay? So if it's a coworker or a person who's helping you out, but isn't helping at all, then you need to release them and find them somewhere else to be and find something else for them to do. That way they're no longer a problem for you. And the Page of Cups. New information about something that you do care about will be coming to you. as soon as you release this person, I feel like this is sort of a domino effect. Trusting your intuition, releasing the person that you were worried about releasing because you're like, I don't know if I can do this. One less person, I know. So you're like trusting your gut, you're gonna trust your intuition, you're gonna release the person, and everything will, and then you'll get new information about somebody else who wanted to be involved. You're like, oh, somebody else wanted to be involved, but they saw that you had so many people. They were like, oh, I don't think I can ask. I don't know if I can ask to be a part of, la la la. But now they're like, no, there's fewer people. Haha, maybe I can be of help. And you'll hear out that so and so wanted to be, and you're like, oh yes. So, and everything comes to you easily right here. Very nice. Whew, well done, Scorpio. All right. Now then, we're going to get a Moon Oracle card because that's what we do, and I think it will help get some good clarity here. What do you need now? All right. This card. You need this card right now. All right. Okay. Faith. Haha. Yeah, you need this card. Okay. This is about you stepping into whatever it is you believe. I'm not here to tell you what to believe, but whatever the heck that outside belief is that you have is typically called faith. This could be your faith in other people. This could be your faith that everything seems to work out every time. You could have a faith in a tree. Whatever it is that works for you, it's time to roll up in it and know that you are cared for. You were cared for last week. You're going to be cared for this week, okay? It's just a matter of you believing that. So believe that the universe will take care of you. It likes you and it wants to take care of you. So that's a good thing. You can have faith in that alone. What is your mystery card over here? So your mystery card is the Queen of Swords. Aha. The Queen of Swords is a lady or feminine energy person who is in the mix, who is kind of particular about how they like things done. Could that be you? Or is that somebody else who's going to come around and make things more difficult? Or is it somebody who wants to have a part of your project? You know, is this somebody who's showing interest, or is this the person you're releasing? Haha, that would be good. However this card resonates for you, if this is you personally, well then, hey, heck yeah. You should definitely be stepping up and being in charge. You really wanted to be anyway, so this is good news. But remember, the relationship information we want to pay attention to even as we're moving through the situation. So good for you. I like this for you. Okay? Queen of Swords is there to support, I believe, in some way, whether it's you or somebody else or what you're leaving behind. Oh, good. It's a commentary on the fact that this is an important moment. This person is important whether they stay or go. Their going would be important, or their staying would be important. All right? What's your back pocket full of rocks? All right? All right. Ooh, fun. Citrine, serpentine, and rose quartz. Very fun. All right. So, citrine and serpentine are both third chakra stones. And in the third chakra, what we have is memories, feelings, and emotions. As what I was taught, those are the three things that live there in the third chakra. And serpentine is all about healing in a very gentle and kind way all the old feelings, memories, and emotions that we've had that felt really bad and terrible. Maybe they were the ones about the past experiences, being in charge of something that we've told ourselves we weren't worthy, blah, blah, we suck, blah, 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 blah. Old, terrible stories that we never, ever want to say out loud again. But they're coming up long enough for you to very gently say, hey, you were learning. You were learning how to do that thing. You should never have been put in charge in that moment because you didn't know how to do that thing. So you did just as well as anyone would have with that level of experience. But now you've had that experience, and now you're going to be way better and way more ready to be in charge here than you were before. Okay? Really, really sweet. All right. Citrine is here. This is the third chakra stone that's all about cleansing and clearing and equalizing the size and shape and clarity of your third chakra. So anything that's bubbled up and is mucked up now, maybe there's some residue from this healing situation, which may look like a pile of ashes or whatever. Whatever it is, this is going to be a leaf blower. They're just going to blows it all away, sweeps it away. Okay, everything here is clear. So your third chakra is clear. You're not feeling all those horrible things anymore. And that's great, because what happens next? Rose quartz, a fourth chakra stone. It's all about self-love. Self-love and caring and paying attention to who you are, what you're bringing to the table, and the vibes and the generous kindness and love that you are sharing from, because you are going to be a very loving and caring leader in this mix. You're going to take care of the people, and the people are going to take care of you, because that's what you learned being a boss, is how to take care of yourself, but then also take care of your people. Nice. Well done. So let's go ahead and put these stones down right here. All right. Scorpio, what a week. I love the turnaround. I love the changeover and how you're going to work it out and make things happen. Well done. All right. So there's rocks right here, and you can carry them if you like. You can carry other rocks if you want to. If you want to carry anything in your pocket that looks like a rock and you want to talk to me about it, I would really dig the conversation. Comment below. I would have so much fun chatting with you. All right. The other thing to know is that I have in the description box below, there's all kinds of cool stuff happening. There's a list of all the fairs that I go to, where I'll be, when I'll be, at what time of year, right? So it's important to check that out and see where I'm at. If you want to come out and have an in-person reading, that would be super fun, and I would love to see you there. And if you can't make it out to the fair, I totally get it, but you can book a private reading over the phone. There's a link down there for that. Do look for it and check it out and see what you think. And give me a call. We'll have a reading, and it'll be sweet. Okay? The next and final thing you'll find in the description box below is a list of all the decks that I'm using, so that you can get those as you wish from Amazon or Etsy, and they will come straight to your door. All right? Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk next week about the 19th through the 25th, and I'll see you then. Thank you.